Hello, hello, YouTube. Today, I am bringing you a new battle against iToonLink from the Smogon Wifi Battle Finder. It turns out it's going to be a really good match. At first, I was up against the ropes because I lose a wall relatively early, but it turned out to be a great match. I really had a lot of fun. So did he, and yeah, as you can see, there's four things he could possibly lead off with, and that would be the Matang, Mesprit, Rotom, or the Braviary. I didn't know which one he wanted to use first, so I'm gonna just do the safe lead, which is my Marshtomp, get up my rocks early because two things on his team are severely hurt by rocks. So gonna lead off with the Marshtomp, as I said. Gonna set up the Stealth Rock very first turn as he U-turns out and goes into his Mesprit. As soon as the Mesprit came in, I was pretty positive that he had the Energy Ball, but I thought I might be able to actually live it and do something in return to this Mesprit. But he does get a crit, and yeah, it takes out my Marshtomp. So I'm going to go into my Semi-Sage, trying to scare him out. But he stays in, and I'm going to go for Energy Ball and get a crit of my own. So I guess we're kind of even here. But he's going to Thunder Wave me, and that completely cripples my Semi-Sage. I really am going to just kind of leave him in here just to, I don't know, whittle down the Mesprit as much as possible. But he is going to U-turn out. Does a good 50% of my HP, and he's going to go back into his Matang. Well, not back into the first appearance of his Matang, but I'm going to get paralyzed, so I'm going to switch out, save Semi-Sage for Death Fodder for later, because like I said, he can't really do too much in his current state. He's going to set up Stealth Rock of his own, and that doesn't bother me too much. My team's not hurt by it very much, so I'm going to go into B-Barrel and go for my Curse, and since I do have Simple, these stat changes are ×2 instead of just 1. So I'm at +2 attack and defense right now and -2 speed. So he's going to switch out, go into his Miltank, knowing with the Reflect Up, I won't be able to touch him too well. But I am going to go for a second Curse on that switch. So this next turn, he's going to go for a Toxic. And that doesn't bother me too much because I don't really plan on switching. I think since I'm at +4, I'm not too afraid of the Miltank. But I am going to go for the Waterfall, and I do believe I get a crit here, which is oh no, I go for the Yawn. Okay, there we go. The Waterfall next turn, I believe I get a crit. So as you can see, Poison's doing its work. He's going to go for the Body Slam, I believe. It doesn't do anything because I'm at +4 defense, and going to go for the Waterfall. I do get the crit, which is unfortunate for him, but you know, such is the way of the game. This, in hindsight, this is a pretty hacksy game, but it's still fun. So he's gonna go to sleep because of the obvious yawn, and while he's sleeping, gonna go for another Waterfall, and it doesn't take him out. I think he lives with like 10 or so HP, but it doesn't matter. Next coming turn, I will be able to take him out with a return. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. And his Reflect wore off, which is really outstanding for me. So, going to go for the return, take out the Miltank, and after this toxic damage, I've been in here for a while, so it's going to be doing a huge chunk of damage to me. This next coming turn, I'm going to want to switch out since he's switching into his Rotom. So, as you can see, Stealth Rock is really doing a good chunk out of his two primary offensive Pokemon. So I switch into my Shelgon knowing I could take a Volt Switch very, very well, but he is going to get a crit here as well. So crits are just flying left and right in this match. But it doesn't matter too much because my Shelgon can take hits for days from either the special or defensive, and primarily defensive. With a Violite, my defense is through the roof. He's going to U-turn. I knew I could take that easily. I knew I could take almost any of his hits easily, and I am going to go for the Wish here as he switches into his Rotom, which is now down to about 50% of his HP because of the Stealth Rock. So I'm going to protect here, get my HP back from the Wish. As he goes for a Blizzard, I knew he'd I wanted to see what he was going to do, plus I wanted to get the Wish back. So I'm going to switch out, go into my Semi-Sage and, for Death Fodder so I can get a safe switch in to my Sock. So he is going to go for the Blizzard. It will hit. It will take out my Semi-Sage, no problem. But it doesn't really matter because I am going to go into my Sock. Now, when I switched into Sock, I knew he'd probably go back into the Mesprit. So I'm going to go for the Rock Slide as well because just in case he didn't want to go into the mess rate, it still would take out his Rotom. So it was a safe move either way. And looking at that much damage, I know I will be able to 2-hit KO him with the Rock Slide, and that's exactly what I do. So things are looking pretty good for me. I got rid of another bulky Pokemon on his team, and now he's going to send in the Braviary. And now Braviary's down to 50%, and he thought he would be faster than me, but I am a pretty fast Scarfer. Sock is my favorite Scarfer in NU. He just cleans up so well. And I am able to take out the Braviary. So now he's going to send in his Metang. I know I can't do anything to him. He knows I can't do anything to him. So I'm going to switch out to my Ampharos as he sets up another Reflect. So this next coming turn, I'm going to want to use an Agility just so I can get speed up. Hopefully I could sweep his team with Ampharos. I didn't know if the Emboar could live my Thunderbolt or not. I am max special attack with Life Orb, but as you can see, he does go for the Meteor Mash. He gets the static, and going to go for the Thunderbolt here to do a huge chunk of his HP. And he's going to get paralyzed on this next coming turn, so that's unfortunate. I will be able to take out his Metang for free, which is a fantastic development for me because now it looks like I am in a great spot. Even if he does take out my Ampharos, I will be able to deal with his last Pokemon effectively with my Sock. Like I said, Sock is probably the best Scarfer in NU. But I'm going to go for a Thunderbolt on his Emboar. It does a huge amount of HP. He's going to go for Fire Blast. It hits. It takes me out. And my Ampharos goes down. But he is Life Orb, so I am definitely faster than him. The Reflect wore off, and now I'm going to go for a close combat on his Emboar. Obviously going to take him out, seeing as how he had 1 HP or something. And now all he has left is his Quasimodo or his Rotom, with 25% of his HP, he definitely can't take close combat, and it looks like that is going to be good game. So that was a really fun match. iToonLink, very hacksy, but we both had a lot of fun. Comment, like, subscribe. Commenting is always nice to read. I love reading comments. And like the video, really helps out the video as well as the channel. And subscribe just for the hell of it. Why not? Give it a shot. But until next time, peace. See you next time.